Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal for May. So for May's theme, I wanted to do just kind of like a cute little gardening theme. And so I'm starting out here with my cover page, and I just did a bunch of doodles of things related to gardening. So like overalls, some plants, some flowers, some fruits and vegetables, some seed packets, a watering can, that kind of thing, just to really evoke the gardening vibe. I'm just starting out with the cover page here, and then you'll see me do a little quote page in a second. I don't normally do quote pages, but I just decided it would be fun this month. I think that's one of the great things about bullet journaling is you can kind of switch it up and, do whatever you need to month. Or if you like things to stay the same as far as your organization but have a different theme every month, you can check out my bullet journal printables. They're available on my website. They will be linked in the description box below. It is basically like what you're seeing here, but I drew everything for you and all you have to do is color. So it's very relaxing, but also helps you stay organized. So make sure to check that out. I think the one for May is really, really cute. It's like a jars and fruit theme. So check that out. But back to what I'm doing here. Again, just those same doodles. I used my Tombow dual brush pens. I have the Cottage set. I really, really love the Cottage set. I think it has like some of the most perfect colors. I really would love to get more Tombows though. They're just really high quality. I didn't get them for a long time because they can be a little bit more expensive, but I find the quality is just really worth it, especially if you are using them as frequently as I do. I mean, I use them at least once a month with these bullet journal setups, but I usually use them throughout the month as well, and in my book tracker and things like that, and they're just really high quality and the color payoff is really wonderful. So now moving on to my little quote page, I decided to do grow through what you go through. This seems really relevant to me lately. I've been having a lot of health issues. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and POTS syndrome, as well as pretty severe chronic migraines that have just been getting worse and worse and worse. So I feel like I've been going through a lot with my health, and so I thought this would just be a nice little reminder to grow through what I'm going through, and sometimes that's just like a nice little reminder that we all need. And then same thing, I just added a bunch of those similar doodles from the cover page that really make me think of gardening. Then moving on to my weekly setups, I decided to go back to the Dutch door with this month. I've been doing it a little bit before and I took a break for a few months, but basically if you don't know, Dutch door is basically you leave one section to be seen for the entire month, and then you cut the pages so that no matter where you are in your weeklies for the month, you can still see that section on the side. You can do them vertically or horizontally. Obviously this month is a vertical Dutch door, so on this side I have a little mini calendar. I find that helpful just to like have a quick little reference point of where I am in the month. And then my video schedule, I like to have that there just so that I know like where I'm at. Sometimes things can get kind of unorganized for me. And then I did some little doodles at the bottom. And then on the other side of the Dutch door, I am doing a little TBR section, which stands for to be read if you don't know, and then a video ideas section. I find it helpful to separate video schedule and video ideas, because then I can just write down like whatever pops into my mind as an idea and get that going there. So this will be helpful for me because then no matter where I am in my weeklies, I can see like, okay, here's where I am with my videos, or, oh, I wanted to read this book this month and I haven't gotten to it yet. Let me see, you know, if it's coming off hold at the library soon, or if I already have it on my bookshelf, I can read it. So I just find that fun. I don't really stick to my TBRs, but I just like to write down sometimes like what I'm reading that month. I just think it's fun to look back on. So here I am setting up my weekly. I do 3 boxes on each side. So I have a to-do box, which is just where I put like general things I need to get done that week, and then a box for each day. I can write down appointments and then my to-do list for each day. I just find this really helps me stay organized, but then it's also fun to look back on. You know, I have bullet journals going back to 2019, 2018, and it's kind of fun sometimes to look back and be like, oh yeah, these are the tasks that I was doing. Even if they're like really simple tasks, those tasks have changed in these years since then. You know, I've gotten married and become mom, and the things that I have on my to-do list are really different than they were like my senior year of high school or whatever. So I find that really fun. And simple and easy to use. So this is how it turned out. I really love this theme. I think it's so cute. I love the simplicity of the doodles and the gentle lines. There's not like a ton of harsh lines since I mostly used the Tombows to do it. And I'm really excited to use these spreads. I just think they turned out so cute. I love gardening. I am not very good at it. I'm trying to learn more and more, but I think this just is so fun and colorful and makes me really excited to use my bullet journal and see these happy fruits and vegetables and gardening things every single day. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next one.